It's early January in the mountains, and my first camp of the year is going to be quite interesting.
Oh, hello wild ones. I'm on my way up to a teeny weeny little stone hut. I've got a tarp for a roof. The weather forecast is looking a bit ropey. I've got a couple of kilometres walk in, so see you up there.
That's not good.
Oh, the tarp's gone. My little hut's up there. Let's have a look. Hey, there it is. How cool is that? So I've got my DD Superlight tonight. I'm going to try and get it up as a little roof. Hopefully it'll be okay. There's a lot of rocks in there actually, so I need to try and clear some rocks off the ground. It should be a really cosy, gorgeous night. So I've had a little play around with the rocks, cleared some space down here to put beds, and kept some of the bigger, flatter rocks to use as like a little table or to sit on. So yeah, it's looking good, but I've just got to get a tarp over the top now. So today I've bought 2 tarps because I wasn't sure how big this was. I couldn't remember, but it's quite big. It's bigger than I remembered it being, so I'm glad I've bought the bigger tarp. I'll be using that, and I've got the small tarp as backup in case something bad happens to this one. Lots of pegs. I've got some Titan ground anchors as well because I think it's going to be windy. These are my guy lines, and I've got lots of spare lightweight paracord as well, so hopefully we can put something together with that. I'm going to guy out the corners first, and then we'll add some more on as well. It's starting to rain and I haven't got it up yet, and it's a bit of a nightmare actually because it keeps trying to take off like a parachute, and I've already ripped my tarp because I was using rocks to try and hold it down while I pegged it in, and it's ripped it, so bear with me. Got a very precarious 4 corner pegs in. Let's put more in, get it tied down better. Oh, that's quite cool actually. Right, we definitely need more guys on this, or it's just going to fly off. Yay! Oh dear, it's up. That was hard work, really hard work. I've ripped my tarp in 2 places. The guy lines were a nightmare to put into the ground because it's all rock. I just can't get the pegs in, so they're basically being held down by big rocks, and there was no point bringing these because there's no ground for them to go into. But I think it's pretty sturdy. It seems to be holding up nice at the moment, and it's a lovely little nook inside. So of course you can't weigh the top down with rocks to hold the tarp down, because if the wind catches it, the rocks could land on your head and kill you. So don't do that, use guy lines. Yeah, I'm really glad that I bought a spare tarp for emergencies, because if that takes off, I'll be okay. I've got a bivy bag, spare tarp, so yeah, it's all good. Let's get inside. Right, here I am in my amazing little nook. Now that it's up, I really love it, but that was difficult. I've wrecked my tarp, I've absolutely battered it, and that is no fault of the tarp at all. It's because I've been dragging it against really sharp rocks. So if it holds up during the night without sort of tearing all across the middle, that will be amazing. So I think I'm going to get my stuff set out now. It is about 3:15, so I guess it will be dark in about 45 minutes. I've got some sheep friends over there that are looking quite intrigued about what I'm doing in here. Hi friends! They're just standing there staring at me. Right, let's get me stuff sorted. I am all set up for the night. Let me show you around. So my sleep system is all set up.
I've got my sit mat, my ground tarp, that's a DD Magic Carpet. It's my clothes, electronics, filming stuff. Got my food here, cook set, water. This is unfiltered water in the bottles. And I've got my Life Straw filter bottle, so when I want to drink, just fill that up with water and drink from that. So cool. The rain's coming down a bit now, just slightly. I'm going to get my dinner started because I am Marvin and going to get my nice warm clothes on. I fashioned a little hanging light so I can move my light around wherever I want it. Yeah, it's really gorgeous in here. It's coming down now. That dinner was amazing. So good. So it's about 6 o'clock, I think, and sunrise is at 8:30 tomorrow morning, so we got a lot of dark now, which is fine by me. I've not had much sleep this week, so I'm really looking forward to just getting in my little sleep system, being all cozy, just listening to the rain, sleeping as much as I want and having no alarm. Oh, it's going to be so good. If the roof stays on. It's got 10 guys on it, I think, now. So I've got one on each corner, one on each side, and then I put 2 more on these sides. So I think that's where the wind is coming from, that direction. That is so comfy. Oh, it's bliss. I can just lay here, watch my tarp fly away into oblivion. So it will be an interesting night if that tarp blows away. Pretty stormy now. The tarp's holding up okay. I did hear a big clunk where I think one of my rocks fell that I'd sort of put over the guy line, so I don't know if one of the guys has pinged out, but the tarp seems to be fine, so it's not budging so far. I'm staying lovely and dry in my sleep system. My foot end of the bivy bag is getting wet. Everything by the door is getting wet because the rain's coming in the doorway. There is some moisture just floating around in the air, but for the most part everything over the side is staying lovely and dry. But yeah, this is good fun. It's 8 o'clock now. I'm just chilling, watching a film on my phone and listening to the craziness. There is a ripping noise that I'm not much liking. That's just going to keep ripping now. I don't think this is going to hold out till morning. Oh dear, that's not good. It's going to be an interesting night. I don't know if you can see that, but oh, the top's gone. It's gone. It's just ripped off. It's flapping around, so I've decided to pack up and go to my car. I think it's about 10 o'clock. Is it? Yeah. While it's not raining, I'm going to get packed up and yeah, I'm going to sleep in my car because no. That didn't work. It didn't work. I'm getting this away real quick before the rain starts again.
and make our way down real slowly and carefully. It's not always the right decision to pack up and go when stuck, but it's a full moon, so it's light. I've got plenty of head torches and whatnot, and it's easy, straightforward, 2 kilometres, just got to take it slow. The guy lines and the pegs and the rocks, they all held absolutely fine, but it's just because the tarp ripped. Oh, look at this, it's actually ripped the corner off this one. The state of that. It's in ribbons. Here comes the rain. It's good timing. Let's get down from here. Just gonna take it nice and slow, no rush, because it's nice and easy. Just gotta not slip really and really look where I'm going. So yeah, right. Down at the stream. So across this, and then we're back on the path. Here we are. Here's the path. Okay, good. Well, I don't think I've ever seen a waterfall in the dark before, so that's quite cool. Alright guys, I'm back at my car, so I will see you tomorrow when we've got some light. Bye! Hi you guys, I had an amazing 8-9 hours sleep in my car, and I'm so thankful for that car bed. Last night did not go as planned at all, did it? The rock of that hut was way too sharp. I guess it's late and just absolutely wrecked the tarp. No fault of the tarp whatsoever, and the wind, obviously once the tarp was ripped, just ripped it right through. I still enjoyed it all the same. It was an experience, it's a learning experience, and it's always a judgment call in those situations whether you want to stay put and hunker down and just survive it till morning, or if you want to come down in the dark. Coming down in the dark is really difficult. It's very hard to see, especially in those sort of claggy conditions, because your head torch just lights up the clouds that you're in and you can't really see in front of you. You can just see what you're walking on, so you really need to know the general direction that you're going. Really, you need sort of quite a defined path. And also I have got, you know, compass, GPS and all that stuff as well. But equally, I could have stayed up there, I would have survived it just fine. I wouldn't have got any sleep, so I am glad that I did come down in the dark, but that isn't always the right thing to do. You just got to analyse each situation as it arises and decide what you want to do, I suppose. Right, rain's here. I'm going to get going. I'm off to do a bad weather test on the Hillyberg Solo, so I'll see you for that. Thanks so much for watching guys, and I'll see you again soon. Bye!